Kane. 'Tis good of you to come, but I'm afraid there is still no word from Krile and Grahatia. They are working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I had a mind to pay Snowjim a visit in the Onfallows. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. Okay. Snowjim has become something of a fixture here. So focused is she on her work, she often neglects taking sustenance. I pray her health doesn't suffer.
Oh, if it isn't Kane and Deryk. But no Krile or Raha, I see.
Unfortunately. Speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Sharlayan? You are a researcher too, after all.
I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and of late I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. When we journeyed with the gods, Azima told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Kane. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. So, won't you give it a try? And afterwards, let us know what they said?
I for one see no harm in it. But if you are disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision.
You now have the opportunity to speak with those of the 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call to them before the entrances to their respective heavens. You may advance the quest at any time by speaking with Deryk in the Omphalos. Did the gods appear?
Kanekotine, pleased am I that you should seek me out. I had wished to speak with you. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. 'Tis my hope that you will strive ever forward, and seize that which you most desire with your own hands.
Well, if it isn't the dauntless Kanekotine. Full glad am I that you would thus call to me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralg, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the SYLPHS divinity, in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further still.
Ah, Kanekotine. At last you've come. Hehe, I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. There is something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feelings in me, feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright.
Kanekotine, we bid you welcome. Know that though we appear to be two beings, a dual-aspect divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith, offered over millennia, that shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, we, the traders, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires.
Why, if it isn't Kane Echo time? You wish to speak, do you? Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the 12S wood. At times, they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is out of an abundance of love. So pray be good to them, and heed their warnings.
Kane, is it? I must say, there is something to be said for being summoned by a mortal. The life of man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours want to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. So be not afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. This lesson, I learned in another life from an unexpected visitor.
Well now, if it isn't my dear Kane Echo time. How good of you to call to me. I'm sorry if I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. Ah, such a joy it was to face you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate, and it was one surprise after another. I can't help but feel as though I spoke similar words long ago. Who was it to, I wonder?
How bold you are to summon me, Kane Echo. 'Tis no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Well do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith. And there is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age, there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them.
Oh, Kanekotine, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? I'm truly grateful that we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love. Yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Okan is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone. Be it men or gods, I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamug too, whom you and yours gifted to me.
Okay.
Spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Then let us await Krile and Grahatia together. Still no sign of them. There is something I have been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you are better traveled than most. Of the places you have seen, what kind do you like best? Is that so? Well, do I understand it? The desire to have a place all your own, where you might be with your own thoughts. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea. So rich in aether, this land, and possessed of so many aspects. 'Twas when I was traveling through the 12S wood that I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He has long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. But when I see him here, undaunted in the presence of gods, I can't help but feel 'twas fate that delivered him to me. Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways.
They're finally here, everyone.
Welcome back. How fared your work?
It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings, and thence deliberated a course of action.
Indeed. Iran, we would do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their ether. So much so as to dilute their very essence.
Lest you worry, you've done no wrong, Kanekotine. The gods themselves wished to fight, after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their true objective. To that end, we will seek out the 13th unnamed being, whose duty is to watch unflinching. If Raha is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, said being is the Watcher on the moon. You'll be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babil from the Il-Sabad contingent, who oversee the structure with the Golian people's leave.
We're really going, then? To the moon? Huzzah! Hehe, I wonder what the Watcher is like. If there are no other matters, then let us set forth at once.
If you still wish to speak with the gods, best to seek them out now. They may not be there later.
Greetings, Heidelin's champion. You are ever welcome here, as are your companions.
"'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you would answer some questions for us, questions about Heidelin. We have deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are we correct in assuming that that individual is you?" The 12 have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, will you not share your knowledge with us? They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is.
Please.
So man has managed to come this far. Very well. You have earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. An entity created by Heidelin to serve a purpose, alongside the 12. Together, they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believed that the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, Venet selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties.
That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals.
The men and women they once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of their worship to assume a form that can better grant them their heart's desire. In this manner have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that fit men's ideals.
So you were right, Raha. Hopes and prayers have the power to influence the gods.
Yet even as they thus changed, at Venet's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there will have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Hydaelyn is no more and the final days averted, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate all their own. 'Tis not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it.
Well, I for one never felt that the gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore.
It is most assuring to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Omphalos and continue engaging with your brethren.
That is well. As I watch on, I shall pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. May your journey be fulfilling.
Something's amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. That's because our preparations are complete. I've waited so bloody long for this moment.
TSK Limleen. Are such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests?
Oh, leave off, Thaleia. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am.
I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Hydaelyn to tend the star. Having built the Omphalos at its heart, and our sanctums throughout ether-rich Eorzea, we labored to preserve the balance of reality. All of this we have learned, but there is still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties?
We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. Likewise, I knew that you harbored suspicion as to my true identity. While my brethren used various creatures as their avatars, I chose the form of a man, the better to share in your solitude. And it fell to me.
The Wanderer, to beckon unto the Omphalos they who could grant our wish.
WH what? How could you hide such a thing from us?
Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You've heeded our request and, despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Forgive me, Krile, but I must leave the little fellow in your care. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath.
I know the ones who are mine, and I know you too, Krile. Gird your loins and have at us.
I shall receive you with my all. Be as a raging torrent, child of man.
I don't blame Deryk for hiding the truth. 'Tis no easy thing to say that you're actually a god.
Okay, okay.
In his wanderings, I can't help but wonder what Deryk thought and felt.
So Deryk is the wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the sons of Saint Koinak. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad.
I understand. 'Tis as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited far away. In hindsight, perhaps it was in expectation of the coming battle that he had kept men at arm's length.
Okay.
I imagine it must be even harder for you.
But to know that one of the 12 walked among us, it makes me want to do the best we can by them.
Since time immemorial, the 12 have watched over all who abide on this star. And even as they fulfilled their purpose of maintaining stability, as beings possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts, and do our utmost to grant them their desire.
Then I believe we all know what comes next. By all indications, this will be the final foray into the God's sanctum. This task, we entrust to you and your adventurer friends once more, Kaneko team. As there's no telling what may happen afterwards, I shall remain on guard here. Twice now you have triumphed, and I have faith that you will do so yet again. Go well, Kaneko team.
Though we're assured that fulfilling the god's desire won't visit harm upon the star, I cannot help but worry what may come to pass. We must be prepared.
Worry not, I shall hold the fort here. Pray focus on the battles ahead.
For the coming foray, you should face Thaleia in the heaven of water, and Limlane, and Oskon in the heaven of wind. While Nymaya would also abide in the former, I believe she has already fulfilled her part. Which means an easier time for you, or so I hope.
Okay.
Come,
mortals.
mortals.
Make your way through
Make
our
your way
watery
through our watery
sanctum.
sanctum. Come, mortals. Make your way through our watery sanctum.
Let us
see how you fare
fare
against my
thy
servants. Let us see how you fare against my servants. Only to be expected for they who vanquish my pupil Virgit. Only to be expected for they who vanquish my pupil Virgit.
It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally.
It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally.
I have looked forward to this moment, children of man. The scholar shall measure your depth of knowledge. The rivers rage at my behest. Not all knowledge is wisdom. At what answer will you arrive, I wonder? Of ignorance be cleansed! Join me in deepest knowledge. Let flow the waters of your mind. Seek new perspectives, and you shall find new paths. Small wonder the others have exalted so. light is purifying. Reveal their nature. 'Tis time for a test. Share with me your ruminations. Not all answers can be obtained through might. Prove to me the wisdom of man. Let us enlighten one another. Well done, wise children. Well done.
Smooth sailing so far, I see. Come then, mortals. Have you got the stones to face the navigator? Come on, don't keep me waiting. Let me prepare a suitable stage for our union. I'll teach you the ways of navigation. Mine are the waves and the winds. Can you contend with she who rules the tides? Trident haunts the very sea. You must make an ally of the wind. Rise above the white caps. Ah, you don't disappoint. Like the stormy seas, I'm a harsh mistress. my clever serpent. Feel the light of the navigator! Go on, my pets. Don't be shy. Boundless as the ocean. Swim free, my pet! You can surely do better than that. You're bloody brilliant, you are! Brace for the storm! A serpent after my own heart. Well done. To seek new horizons, you must come together as one. It falls to you and yours to navigate the seas ahead.
After all this time, it feels strange calling to you thus. Thank you for making it this far. Not long now, till our journey together must end. I am the last of us to face you. Strong are they who roam. Stand firm amidst the storm. You must persevere. can overcome this. I know you can. Arise! By fighting you, that strength shall be returned to the star. Come! Grant us our heart's desire! Stay not your steps! Those who hesitate are lost. Behold the Wanderer's arrow. I'm glad that it was you who came to us. Here our journey ends. Blessings be upon you on the road ahead. May the wind ever be at your back. Yes, mankind has indeed grown strong. Ah, the sweet sorrow of parting. I beg you, stay the course to the end.
You're back. The Omphilus. It's suddenly transformed. Servants? What's the meaning of this? Those ones, I leave to you. Go, my friend.
I will stay here with the others. The will of the star has entrusted the future to you and yours. As entities charged with ensuring life on Etheris, we rejoice in this outcome with all our hearts.
Tis time, beloved children. Time to bid farewell to we relics of the past. Come, children, fulfill our final wish. See every last restless returns to the star. And how pursued us. Receive our love and transcend it. my strength. Not a single mote of strength shall we hold back. Not a single mote of strength shall we hold back. Thank you.
Kaneko team, are you alright?
Thanks for clearing the way, Kaneko Time. That being, I presume, is the 12.
You have done well, children of man. As promised, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Our desire is simply thus, to give ourselves unto the star as a blessing. In the 12 millennia we have existed, we have come to harbor tremendous power through prayers. Through battle, our essence shall unravel and return to the star, where it might give rise to new life. Such is our final gift to you.
You mean you'll disappear?
Yes. The fragments of our former souls which serve as the core of our existence shall rejoin the life stream. Yet though we may fade from sight, our individuality lost, our stabilizing influence shall endure. The only thing to change is where your prayers find their way. Henceforth, it shall be this, the instrument of blessing, that receives of mortal hopes, hopes that shall be given back to the star. But your presence brings comfort to mankind. Everyone would wish for you to remain. Must you truly fade away? Such gladdening things you say, child. We must confess, what we do, we also do for ourselves. When mankind overcame the final days, it so moved us that even we who are but constructs knew the greatest joy. You have shown your unfaltering love for the world. In return, we would show our undying love for you. Worry not. Myths are wont to be woven and passed down. So long as men hold the 12 in fondness, we shall live on in your faith in us.
When you say such things.
The moment of parting is come. By our blessing, may you march towards a brighter future. Farewell, beloved children.
When you are ready, brothers and sisters.
May the font of your ingenuity ever flow.
Yours is the strength to destroy all obstacles.
Abide in virtue, and hold fast to the truth.
There is meaning in your deeds. Celebrate life and embrace death.
May you flourish, and reap a bountiful harvest.
In your limited time, have boundless compassion.
Carry yourself with honor and forge on towards victory.
Harbor love in your heart, for yourself, for others, and for the world.
From past to future the river of knowledge flows. Be part of its nourishing waters.
May a wonderful new world greet you beyond destiny's horizon. Be calm as the ocean, and you shall weather any storm.
As the wind blows unfettered, may you be free to follow your heart.
You needn't agonize so, Ocken.
Remain with them if that be your desire. But, this is what we've dreamed of. To return to the star together. I never imagined that I would grow so fond of them. That parting would be so hard.
Long as we have abided in patience to rejoin the life stream.
For the drop in the river of time that is man's fleeting life.
Why not share your fate with them?
Follow your heart, as you ever have.
And when the time comes, we shall meet again.
I have decided to continue journeying a while longer.
It cannot have been easy for Deryk to break with his decision. I should like to hear what went through his mind.
He's back. He's really back.
That I'm still here. I can scarce believe it myself.
Okay.
Words can't well express my surprise when I opened my eyes to see Deryk standing there. I'm naturally curious as to what happened, but above all, I rejoice for a dear friend returned.